Mom's sick, so I came instead. Little girl walked into the blind date. What? The millionaire CEO did next left. Everyone speechless. The five-star restaurant hummed with the quiet clinking of glasses and the soft murmur of sophisticated conversation. A world away from the small, cluttered apartment where 9-year-old Lily lived with her mother. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of small moments to change lives, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness True Stories. Also, tell us in the comments, where in the world are you watching from? Her mother, Sarah, had been looking forward to this blind date for weeks, a rare evening out arranged by a hopeful friend. But a sudden fierce fever had confined her to bed, her head pounding too hard to even lift it from the pillow. Seeing her mother's disappointment, Lily hatched a simple, brave plan. She found the restaurant's name on a napkin, took the bus money from the emergency jar, and put on her nicest, slightly worn dress. When the maitre d' at the opulent restaurant asked for her party, she stood on her tiptoes and announced, "I'm here for the reservation under Sarah. Mom's sick, so I came instead." The host, stunned into silence, led her to a table where a man sat waiting. He was Alexander Mercer, a millionaire CEO known in the city for his sharp business mind and his polished, often aloof demeanor. He was expecting a charming woman his age, not a little girl clutching a small purse. Lily slid into the booth opposite him, her legs dangling, and looked him straight in the eye. "You must be Alex. I'm Lily. My mom is really pretty, but she's sick in bed with a fever, so I'm her substitute." Alexander, for the first time in years, was utterly speechless. He stared at the tiny, earnest girl, expecting a punchline or for a parent to jump out. When neither happened, a slow, genuine smile spread across his face. He signaled the waiter. "Could we get a kid's menu, please?" For the next hour, Lily charmed him completely. She told him about her school, her cat Mittens, and how her mom made the best grilled cheese sandwiches. She didn't know he was a millionaire, and she didn't care. She asked him questions too. "Do you have a cat? Do you like grilled cheese? Are you a nice man?" Her simple, direct questions cut through years of corporate veneer. Alexander found himself answering honestly, telling her about his lonely penthouse and his childhood dog. When the bill came, he didn't just pay. He asked the chef to pack a box of the richest, most comforting chicken soup on the menu. "For your mom," he said, handing it to Lily along with a box of chocolates. "And these are for you," for being the bravest substitute a guy could ask for. He then insisted on driving her home in his sleek black car. Lily chatted the whole way, pointing out her school and the park. When they pulled up to her modest apartment building, she gave him a serious look. "You should come in and meet her properly. She's still sick, but I think she'd want to say thank you." Alexander hesitated, then nodded. He walked Lily to her door, carrying the soup. When Sarah, pale and weak, opened the door in her bathrobe, she was mortified. "Oh my God, Lily, what have you done?" she gasped, her eyes wide with horror at the sight of the impeccably dressed man. But Alexander just smiled. "Your daughter is an incredible young lady," he said softly, handing over the soup. "She was the best dinner date I've ever had. I was hoping, when you're feeling better, you might let me take you to dinner. And maybe Lily can come too." Sarah looked from his kind eyes to her daughter's hopeful face, and a tear rolled down her cheek. It wasn't just a blind date anymore. It was the beginning of a story none of them could have written. From that night on, Alexander, the lonely CEO, found himself falling not just for the gentle, warm-hearted Sarah, but for the brave little girl who had walked into a restaurant and changed his life with nothing but her courage and a box of chicken soup. If this heartwarming story of unexpected kindness touched your heart, please show your support for our channel. Hit that like button, share this story with your friends and family to spread a little warmth. And don't forget to subscribe to Kindness True Stories for more real-life tales that restore your faith in humanity. Your support helps us share these beautiful moments with the world.